Hey, it's Chris Westfall here. Discovered an error that I've seen twice, once on a South Carolina application with Aetna, and now today on a California application with Aetna. In both cases, it's happening with a spouse application, both applicants being submitted together, and it's when you come down here to the signature part. So I want you to see this in case it ever happens to you. You review the outline of coverage, you pop up the Medicare Buyer's Guide, and then you review the application, right? So you're popping up all three of those things. If you ever get to a point where nothing is happening and everything's just sitting there, and then you scroll up and you find out that there's an error at the top. Okay, so we're sorry, an unexpected error has occurred. All right, so when this typically happens is when I've been doing an application with some folks, and when it gets time to the billing information, I'll pop up the check, what the check looks like, you know, the physical check. Well, doing that, I will oftentimes, out of habit, zoom in, do Control++, make the screen bigger so they can see where are those things on the check. Well, doing so on Google Chrome, up the top right-hand side of your browser, you'll look at the zoom right here. I'm often at 175%, and that's so that the client can see it better on the screen share, and it really does make it better. However, with this application with Aetna, if you don't back that sucker way on back down to something manageable, because it thinks it's popping up that thing in a visible window, so you can actually see it there. Let me pull that back up here. Okay, so now it's back up, and this is all the way back down to 110%, 100%. See how tiny that is? It's 100%. So I'm usually at 150, no less. But if you're at the real big zoom in levels, then what's going to happen is it's going to have that crash. Now, ironically for me, it's only happened, there it is again, it's only happened in cases where I've been doing a spouse application. So I think that's where the bug lies. But they say the solution now is to back all the way down to 100%. So this is going to look like severe mice type on your client's screen share at this point, but it doesn't really matter because they're not reading anything at this point anyway. You're just clicking on the acknowledgments. So once you've done that, brought it down back to 100% zoom, and again, that's on the top right if you're using Google Chrome, and look right here where the zoom is. Now all of a sudden, it is going to populate those extra things as pop-ups, and you should have your pop-ups turned off if you're in Google Chrome. And now all of a sudden, you can proceed down and sign the application. So if you're getting errors constantly when you're submitting spouse applications, California, South Carolina, wherever it happens to be, the problem is most likely that your zoom is set too high, and the iGo eApp from iPipeline does not like that at all. So just thought I'd pass that on to you because I wrote them a support ticket about that 3 months ago and never heard a reply, and today finally got somebody on the phone who said, "What's your browser zoom set to?" And apparently that weird little thing makes all the difference in the world. So apparently 150 is too high. Change the setting back down to, what am I at now? 100, and that's definitely going to work because it can pop up where the thing is looking to see if it all popped up in the same window. So that's a tip. Get that error, check it out, make sure your visibility on the zoom is set back down. Hope this has been a help to you. My name is Chris Westfall. Have a great day. Bye-bye.